What's the dumbest rule you've ever been caught breaking? My gym had this insane policy where you couldn't grunt, drop weights, or make any excessive noise during workouts. The manager, Derek, would literally walk around with a decibel meter app, fining people $25 for breathing too loud. This guy was absolutely obsessed with his power trip. He'd hide behind machines with his stupid phone, waiting to catch someone exhaling too forcefully. He'd already kicked out 3 powerlifters that week, including this 60-year-old veteran who'd been coming here for 15 years. Derek even wrote up a pregnant woman for sighing too loudly during prenatal yoga. I'm in the middle of my deadlift set, working up to 315, when Derek suddenly appears from behind the squat rack like some kind of fitness ninja. He's pointing his phone at me like I'm some dangerous criminal about to commit a felony. That's 73 decibels, he announces smugly, showing me his screen with this satisfied grin. Clear policy violation. You're banned for the day, and that'll be a $25 fine payable immediately. I was absolutely furious. This psychopath had been terrorizing everyone for months, turning our gym into some kind of monastery library. People were literally holding their breath during heavy lifts, which is dangerous as hell. Members were quitting left and right. But then I had a brilliant idea that would expose just how ridiculous this whole situation had become. You know what, Derek? You're absolutely right, I said, carefully racking my weights with exaggerated precision. I should definitely work out in complete silence. Thank you for helping me become a better, quieter gym member. His smug expression faltered slightly, sensing something was off, but he nodded like he'd won some great victory against the forces of excessive noise. That's when I started doing the most ridiculous silent workout in human history. I began with mime squats, complete with jazz hands and theatrical facial expressions like I was performing Shakespeare. Then I moved to the bench press, where I did completely silent screaming, mouth wide open but no sound coming out, looking like I was being tortured by invisible demons. I was tiptoeing between machines like a cartoon burglar, exaggerating every movement with ballet-level precision. Other gym members started noticing and absolutely dying laughing. Derek tried approaching me multiple times, clearly frustrated, but I wasn't making a single decibel of sound. He couldn't say anything without looking like a complete lunatic trying to police mime performances. Then something absolutely beautiful started happening. Mark, this huge bodybuilder who looked like he could bench press a car, caught on immediately and started doing silent bicep curls with the most exaggerated facial expressions I've ever seen. Then this girl began miming her entire cardio routine on the treadmill, pretending to wipe imaginary sweat while running in complete silence like she was in some avant-garde dance performance. Within 20 minutes, half the gym was participating in the most entertaining silent workout in fitness history. People were doing phantom deadlifts, invisible lat pull-downs, and soundless burpees. Someone even started conducting an imaginary orchestra while doing calf raises. An elderly woman began doing silent tai chi that looked like she was fighting invisible ninjas. Derek was absolutely losing his mind, walking around frantically with his decibel meter, trying to find something, anything to complain about, but we weren't breaking any rules. We were following his precious noise policy to absolute perfection, and he knew it. That's exactly when the gym owner walked in for his monthly inspection. He surveyed the scene of 30 people having a completely silent theatrical workout session and immediately started cracking up so hard he could barely breathe. What in the hell is going on here? He asked, barely containing his laughter while watching a man doing completely silent jumping jacks. Derek tried desperately explaining his enforcement strategy and how we were making a mockery of gym policies, but he cut him off mid-sentence. You're fired, effective immediately. This is supposed to be a gym where people work out, not a morgue where people pretend to exercise. He turned to all of us and announced, protein shakes are on the house today, and make all the noise you want. This is a place for real workouts, not silent theater performances. The ridiculous noise policy disappeared the very next day, and Derek was permanently banned from the premises.